Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Is my voice is clear to everyone? Yes, yes, yes. Good. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good, 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 good. Let's start then. Good morning, everyone. And my name is Prasad. I'm a full stack web developer, both main and MERN stacks. And welcome to you all for Vibe Coding webinar. At any point, if anyone have any questions, you can mention that, and I hope voice is clear on everyone. Good. Perfect. Now today's session is about vibe coding. Is there anyone here? You can mention in the chat. Is there anyone here knows already what is vibe coding, or anyone here developed anything using vibe coding, using some kind of AI? Good. Let's see. Let's see. Some people were saying it yes, Umkar yes, 9 yes, Cursor, that's great. And some people were saying it no. Okay, let me start with it. Not developed but read about vibe coding on W3 schools, not completely used vibe, no. Good, that's great. Now, today you will learn about vibe coding, and also you will learn about React, not completely, but how to make it with vibe, how to make it like in a developer. In this particular 2 hours, you are going to cover completely how to become your own products, how to make it your own products, how to make it your own softwares, or how to make it your own app without writing a single, without writing any code, without writing any code, like you write it any code out. Actually, system will write it without writing any single code, like how you will make it happen. That's what we are going to do now. Let's start with this first. Start with an introduction. Now, what is vibe coding? What is vibe coding? Good, online people were saying it multiple tools names. So here, vibe coding is not writing the code line by line on your own. Here, vibe coding is like using the tools, using the tools like LLMs or chatbots or agents, MCPs, without writing your own code using the tools like LLMs or AI chatbots or the agents or MCPs, make the code happen. Make the code happen. And how do you do that? And that is what we are going to learn. How what kind of AIs we can do, what kind of tools we can do, what kinds of things we can start. Those things I will discuss here. Now, for this course, if you don't know any React, see, think you don't know any React, anything, not even a single one. That is what I want. Because vibe coding is not for the experienced people. Experienced people, it helps a lot. But vibe coding is specifically designed for the freshers. Okay. Now, if you know the right tools, if you know the right way, if you know the right thing to do, automatically the vibe coding makes the world completely different. You see, if you go here, if you go to the some AI, like for example, I will open some kind of AI chatbots. Let's open here some AI chatbot like the ChatGPT, or I will open here some Claude. You can open any API. For example, I open the ChatGPT. I'm just going in a temporary chat. I'm just asking it like uh, create an animated an animated uh, you know counter using an animated counter code, an animated counter web app. If I say create an animated counter app, web app, did I mention it clearly what exactly I wanted, sir? Did I mention clearly what I wanted? No. Did I mention clearly like what colors I want, what images I want, what kind of style I want, where do I want, why am I doing it? No, I did not mention anything. I just said it like I want some kind of thing. So it is just doing it. It is just giving me bunch of HTML, bunch of CSS, and the bunch of JavaScript, which gives it like in its own understanding. In its own understanding, what it thinks an animated counter is, it is giving it. But do you think it is actually really works? No. You know why? Because see, uh, think about it. Someone is giving you one work, or you are doing some work which is like on your mind, whatever the work is there, you are doing it. When you are doing the work, you will think about some clarity. Na? I want to develop something like Instagram. If I just say it like I want something like Instagram, it will try to do it something, but it won't exactly understand what your intentions are. Making yourself clear to get that answer is actually what we are going to learn in this. And we are going to see the different tools, and let's see it like what it does, and let's see it like how we can improve it into the better one. I will just make it here. Let me create it here, one folder. VC, vibe coding. If I do it here, one index.html. Now go here. It gives completely all the page in single HTML. Can you see how many lines it wrote? 515 lines. Normally, no programmer will write it this much big. Why? Because instead of writing this much big lines in a single code base, people like to do it in separate things. Go here. I will just open here. Can you see this one? Now, now everyone think for a bit back. Everyone think for a bit back. What is the question I asked, sir, everyone, in the chat GPT? Are you all following it, ma? What is the question I asked? You can respond in the chat. This session is only about the responsiveness. Animated counter. Very good. I asked in this, I asked in the chat GPT, make an animated counter. When I say make an animated counter, you all also imagine some animated counter, na? Is this exactly what you imagined, whatever it is created? Is this what is in your imagination, sir? When you ask animated counter, is this exactly what you imagined? Like, because when you are asking, you will also imagine now, oh, this is creating so good, sir. This will be so good. No, but this is not. 90% of the times it's not, because see, I imagine like some kind of animation cartoon will come, or I imagine like some kind of cool animations will come. I never imagined like dark color will come. Who will think about dark color when they are building it like the animated one? I never thought it like CT same kind of logos. See this. If I'm going here, it is doing some kind of things. Why that confetti is coming? No. And where is the 0, 1? Where is that counter? Where is this things? Why this theme is there? Why this copy is there? Why this max min are there? Okay. And why this help is there here? It is not even understanding a single thing. Why? Anyone guess why it gave this much bad code? Try the bad prompt. See, I didn't try the bad prompt. I tried the basic prompt. We did not explain clearly. That was clear, correct. No clear instructions were there. That was perfect logic. Everyone were answering what we asked. It provided. No, this is what the people's point. See this. Not only in the AI one, even in the Google or anywhere, if you are asking something to system, sir, I am asking something to system. Okay, make something cool. Now, when I say it something to system, sir, some kind of AI chatbot, if I don't mention it clearly, I will expect something. I can expect something because whenever I'm asking AI to do something, I expect some kind of answer. But instead, it will give something, another answer, another one, not our own expectations. That is because when you are expecting, but you are not actually asking the same thing, your expectations were different and you asked different and you did not mention exactly what you wanted. 90% of the times it will create a false project. See, it's not giving the easy one also. Dekho, this project, what is the problem, sir? So much. Where is counter? Where is 0, 1? Animation it is understanding, but what does it mean by counter? It don't know. Okay. Now, here, reset, minus, only confetti is coming, but counter ka logic bhi nahi hai idhar. Okay. But it wrote some kind of 500 lines. Do we know coding, sir? No, we don't know. We are vibe coders. We don't know much of the code. We are like, we can't go to each and every line of the code and understand it. Then how do we fix it? This is where vibe coding helps. This is where we are learning. Today we are learning on how to make this error not happen. If anyone tried vibe coding before, you will understand this. You will start building one code. It works starting initially, it looks good. Then you give one prompt, but it understand another thing. Then it started to give another code, another code. After certain iterations, then your product will be completely different. It's not looking like what you exactly think. And somewhere one small mistake is there, and you don't know where to fix it because you don't know code. This is the common problem that every white coders face because they don't know what is exactly the original white coding. Is it clear everyone on what is today's session is about, sir? Excellent. Excellent. Good. Now, so vibe coding means we fix errors. No, vibe coding means we use tools to make the code happens. In after that, we will fix the errors. That is called debugging. Okay. So rule number one in vibe coding. The first rule number: define your vision clearly. Vision clearly. Now let's decide, sir. Let's decide some kind of game. Okay. I just wanted some kind of I just wanted some kind of game want to build. I want to build some game. So we all will think together. You give me suggestions. I think about it and you think about it. We all will think we all are a team and we will make one clear game. A chota one, not a big one. Is it clear, ma? Are you clear? Perfect. Perfect. No. So what is the first thing? Define your vision clearly. That means we need to have we need to have strong vision, detailed detailed vision of what you build want to build and how it should work. Okay, now we all think about it. What do you want to build, sir? I want to build a game. Okay, what is the game name? Like my game name is JS Riders. So what your game will do? Exactly, your game, what it will do. Will this text file at the end of the class? I will share the whole text at the end of the class, sir. Can we build e-commerce website with the vibe coding? You can build e-commerce website with the vibe coding if you have a clear idea on what you want to build and how you want to go for it. Okay, you can build anything in the under the world. Okay. Hmm. Now, correct. So I want to build a game, JS Riders. Okay, what it will do? It should ask. It should ask simple JS questions. I answer them. So it should ask something like coding questions. Coding questions. I answer them in compiler. Answer them in compiler. And once I answer them compiler and run, if it is correct, I get some points. Get some points. Moves to next level. Next level. Anyone have any questions sir, here till now? This was a plain and simple one. Okay. What if you want to have it like something more bigger than this? I need users to log in, sign up to save their progress. Simple. Anything more you want me to put it in a more detail, sir? No. Now, Sir, you think you have a clarity. Imagine, for example, you are having it like some kind of idea. Then whom you will discuss? You will discuss with some person who knows like so much big now. For example, you have a senior. Okay, I have 7 years of product development experience. Then you will talk about some seniors and you will think about it like how it will go and all now. Same way, I will go to the some kind of GPTs. Like for example, I like to go for always something called Google Gemini. Okay, Gemini is so good for kind of discussions. I have an idea. Let's brainstorm together. Let's brainstorm together instead of building. Just help me to make my vision more clear and precise. Now let's see here. It is giving me a clear plan, and when I read the plan, I will get a clear idea of what is what. Okay, so here they are saying it like you want to make it like a coding challenge loop. The core challenge is the live coding environment, and this is where the games lives up to its names, allowing the users to write the JavaScript runtime. Okay, so what is the things? Your questions focus on practical small functions like write a function, something that returns to the sum of the numbers, fix the bug in array iteration. Clarifying questions. Should the question cover specific features or all? No, it should cover all. So it's like when you are talking to this thing, it will ask you more ideas. Like for example, in online, someone said it like I will add timers for each question to be answered. The same way, it will give you some kind of more things. Second, the compiler runtime. This is crucial part. The user's code must run against the series of hidden test cases. Now, how many test cases per question? You think 3 to 5. How will you manage infinite loops, like adding a timeout mechanisms? Points awarded based on correctness, time or efficiency. Both I wanted to go, but mainly I will go with the efficiency one. If the user passes all tests, they move on. Efficiency could be scored by measured, okay, nice, or levels linear 1 to 3 or topics based. Good. If user's code fails, the feedback should be educational, like test 3 case ways expected 10 but received 7. Should the user get hints if they fail multiple times, costing them a small number of points? Are you all getting my point, sir? Are you all getting my points? I will update the GitHub ma today. I will update the GitHub after the class. Don't worry. Okay? I will do it. Now, so I'm just having a clear idea on this. Now let's define it more. Now let's have go here, start with it. Now let's have more idea on it. Now, so now our JS writers answers questions questions based on topics, not based on levels. And each question will have a timer, will have a timer kind of 5 minutes max. The score should come considering time and efficiency efficiency of code. You can solve timers and all using basic environment, provide complete detailed analysis of project. Now after this, we will go to the multiple other tools to check it answer. Now I have a clear idea what is the goal, what is the logic and all. Okay, they are giving it like complete ideas on what is what in each details. Now I will go here. They are giving me Firebase. I don't want to do Firebase. Okay, they are giving me some kind of metrics. They are giving me some kind of execution things. They are giving me some kind of, uh, timers. I don't want to go for it. I just want to take it, these kind of things, and then we'll iterate with multiple tools. Second one, iterate your idea on multiple tools, on multiple LLMs. What are the most famous LLMs which you know, sir, online? Online, do you guys have any LLMs idea, sir? What are the most famous LLMs which you have an idea? No idea. Very good. The Chat GPT is one of the famous LLM. Okay. Or you can use Claude for coding. Claude is the best one. Okay. Or you can use something called DeepSeek. Or you can use, if you want, you can note it down, sir. You can use something called Gwen. Okay. Grok, Copilot. Okay. If you are like some kind of, AI guy, most into the AI, and you can able to use local ones, you can use something called Mistral AI. Okay, that goes with something with local. Means you can download it and you can run it in your system. Llama, Mistral, those kind of things were very free. Open router is just for an API. Okay. Now, third step, plan your UI UX. Do you guys know what is UI? What is UX? Anyone in the online, please mention it. What do you know about UI? What do you know about UX? What is UI? What is UX? Which you know, front end part. That was actually kind of true. Design thinking, customer journey, user interface, user experience. The part of the website visible to the user is UI. Kind of true. User interface is actually what you see, whatever you see in the website. Like I open a website and the website is like looking so good. Okay, the website is looking so good, like kind of I will open some kind of awards. I will show you some kind of nice sites. Let me open some of the sites. Like for example, take this. Now the visually how the website is looking, visually how the website is looking, that is called user interface. User interface. But what exactly experience, what user feel? User experience is like what you feel, what you feel. Like for example, I went to one website, sir. In that website, clicking the button is difficult to me. You go here, this website, everything is looking simple. Directly you are getting it. But imagine when I'm clicking on one, it is going into another one. It is not showing it to me. Imagine I click this shop now button. It is not actually going into the shop now. Or it is asking me different difficult question. Or when I'm doing the payment one, instead of directly taking my payment, it is asking multiple steps. Like imagine you go to the Zomato and order some food. In the last moment, it will ask you Aadhaar card and give me Aadhaar card OTP. It will irritate you. You should not make the customer feel bad. Okay. Most of the government websites are real examples. IRCTC is one of the most bad UX one, according to me. Okay, it looks very bad according to me. When it comes to user experience, anyone who used one time IRCTC, they don't want to use it another time. You take it any kind of sites, most of the times. Okay, maybe because of the huge load, I'm not blaming them, but I'm just telling it, when user comes to your site, they should feel blessed. They should feel like, it looks so good. Just I click the button, just I give the thing, immediately it happened, everything. Kind of magic it should feel. It should not irritate their experience. That is what UX. Okay. Now you should make your website UI and UX. You should plan about it. Okay. What are the best things you can do? The best things you can use the tools like VNot. You can use you can use tools like VNot, V0.dev for experimenting, and can use libraries like 21st Dev for more kind of, you know, approach. What are they, sir? Like, for example, I will go to this, I will show it to you. V0.dev. I don't know whether you tried this or before or not. If you go here, if you just ask some kind of things to build here, it will only build itself. Now I have some kind of clarity. So I will go to the Gemini. I will just take it here, my idea on what I'm going to build here. So I will just take it here, what exactly I want to try, and I will just take this. I don't want any data models. I'm just taking it here and I'm just giving it in the V0. Now, sir, first time, even you don't know what exactly your colors are good, what colors are good, what things are better, what makes it exactly great, what makes it not. You also don't have any clear idea, right? So you cannot get it like immediately. People will get it everything by experiments. Okay, you will get an awesome product. Sir, imagine if you do it like a simple product, like this kind of site, sir. People by seeing that site, they will find it. It is AI build. Someone made it. No, you should make a site like no one should able to guess that it is AI. So I'm just typing it some kind of code. Copy this text. Go here. Check it. So I just did. Then it started thinking the project. It started giving it the things. Now it started asking some kind of questions. Build the application, build the front end part only with some dummy data. Now I don't want it directly the answer. Which I want is building something front end only with some kind of dummy data, which it started to build. Now, now comes to the actual point of your question. Sir, in this journey till now, online, are you all there, ma? Are you all getting my point? Is it clear till now? Yeah, thank you. Sir, till now in our journey, did I ever said to any of the AI use React? Did I ever said in my journey any of the AI use React? No. And that is what the most important. Why do you think it like in outside React is most demanding? That is because I never said React to use, even to the ChatGPT or to the Gemini or to this particular VNode. But every code generation platform, everyone, you use Bolt. There are so many things, Bolt, Lovable, or VNode. There are so many things. But everyone automatically uses React. You see, this is actually React code, sir. You don't know, but this is actually React. You see that? When you don't mention it, when you don't mention it, if it is a basic application, it goes for something with Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If it is something goes with something bigger one, automatically React. In React, it uses TypeScript. 90% of the times it uses TypeScript, but if you want it, especially JavaScript, it will go for JavaScript. Basically, TypeScript and JavaScript are same. Only the difference is TypeScript will have something type safety. That's the only difference. Now see, it builds something with React. But sir, now you understand what is the course is about. See, if you download this course, if you see this course, you have to change something in this course now. Imagine it is not according to what you want. You have to change something. To change something, you should know at least what is what in the React now. Every application, every no code tool, every prompt is using the React. That means you should know basics. For learning the basics, you can't spend it like, 1 month. I can't take it a complete course for that. No need. I will just give you what is what, and I will just give you what you need to know, what you need to start. Let me start here. And this is what the UI is saying it. Obviously, I hate this UI. I did not like this UI, but I did not mention the colors. I did not say it like anything. So it is just giving me it. So by default, when you go here, can you see here inside the app page.tsx is there? This is actually Next.js ka project. Inside the Next.js, it will use React only. And what is the React main logic is? React actually is a JavaScript library. For example, you want to build this web page. If I want to build this one, if I want to build this one in React, what it will do? React, instead of directly writing the code, it will divide it like this as one component, this as one component, and it will repeat this component here and here. So instead of bundling whole screen at a time, it will divide the screen into multiple chota parts so that chota part can be repeated. If you see it here, ChatGPT one, देखो, ChatGPT is also made with React only. Now you see here in ChatGPT, you see here same thing. One topic is there. Here also one topic is there. Here also one topic is there. Here also one topic is there. Everything same now. Do you think people will write multiple paragraph tags in HTML like that? No. In React, what it will do? React says it like just to create one component. That same component you can use it multiple times. How you write it for functions, same way they are saying it like you do one chota code and that chota code you can repeat it multiple times. Anything that is repeating in your page, you can divide it. Like this whole part, sir, this one part, sir, this whole thing, one part, sir, this update, one part, sir, this whole screen, one part, sir, and this chartboard, one part, sir. Like this, your whole screen you will divide into parts. Each part is called component. Everyone, what is it called? Online. What is it called, sir? Component. Next, what is a component? Give me the definition in component, sir. Online. What is a component? We divide the UI into different parts to reuse a small reusable part. Excellent. Small reusable parts. It is component. Excellent. And this components contains one structure called JSX. If it is a JavaScript, it will contain JSX. If it is a TypeScript, it will contain TSX. What is this JSX means? JSX is nothing but JavaScript plus HTML. Inside the JavaScript, you will combine the HTML. Normally, inside the HTML, you will write JavaScript. If anyone knows HTML, they will know. Inside the HTML, people will write JavaScript. But here, inside the JavaScript, you will write HTML. That is called JSX. If you write inside TypeScript HTML, that is called TSX. So basically, it is one small code. Component is one small code which will write in JavaScript, but inside that we can also use the HTML. Barabar? Basic concept. कोई doubt है sir? No doubt. Next, you see here, if I see my website here, I did not like this. I will say it like make it more colorful, no black, make vibrant colors. Now, I know JSX, I don't know TypeScript. No worries, JSX is and TypeScript are actually same. Sir, interesting point is if you know JavaScript, you can use JavaScript and TypeScript also. TypeScript is just an extra type checking. JavaScript can't check the data types, so it will just use it for just checking the data types. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's see, understand it. First, it will go here. Every application will have something called package.json. This is your project configuration. Like in your phone settings will be there, na? Sir, in settings, what will be there about your phone will be there about your kind of, what kind of images you will put in your phone, what is your phone model, what are the ringtones, what are the, caller tunes, everything will be there in your phone settings. Same way, your application, what is your application name? What is the current version? Is your application is private or public? Is your application, what are the commands? In that application, what things you added? What are the dependencies? What are the development reports dependencies? What you use in your application? What not? Everything. One setting file will be there. That is called package.json. It will tell metadata about your project. Next, main pages here, you are having some globals.css. Globals.css means instead of writing CSS file, everything separately, people will write in global file. Because if I said it change colors, automatically only if you change this file, everything will be changed. Like this, they are writing some styles here. And starting, they imported something called Tailwind CSS. And I will show you what is Tailwind CSS. How many of you have an idea on Bootstrap here in online? Good. People who are having an idea, that's so good. Tailwind and Bootstrap are exactly same. Okay. Tailwind and Bootstrap are exactly same, but Tailwind can do more than the Bootstrap. Okay. Tailwind is also library. See here, they are giving different colors, different things. Now, sir, if I want to change background color, I can change it here, na? You don't need to. You don't need to learn coding to learn this. If you want to change background color, इधर background color change करो, उधर background color change होता. उसको coding का कोई experience नहीं चाहिए. See here also I can change the foreground color, card foreground color, pop-up color, pop like that. Every colors you can change it. Now main page is page.jsx. Now this is a Next.js application. That's why it's coming page.jx. But if you go for another application, normal React applications, you will have it like different pages. Main page is app.jsx. It will come something white project. Now go here, sir. Everyone see export default function. Sir, you are writing function. Function means JavaScript, na? Functions means JavaScript or TypeScript. But inside this JavaScript and TypeScript, you are writing here some kind of main tag. Anyone tell me what is this main tag? It is HTML, na? Are you getting my point, sir? See here, I will write it here. H2 hello world. H2 hello world. Now if I go here, save. Can you see your hello world came, sir? Online. Can you see I got hello world? That means I am in this page only, sir. I am in correct page only. I know how to get the home page now. Correct page. Excellent. Now jao udhar. Okay. Now here comes to the point. Now you are going to understand here something called app state is equals to topics. What does it mean by state? React, you should also understand two more topics. In React, you will divide in React, you will divide your whole page. In React, you will divide your whole page into chota components because that component you can reuse. Once you create one component, sir, you can reuse, sir. One component you divide and same component you can use it again. Same component you can use it again. For this purpose, you will divide it. This is called component. Everyone just now saw that. But here, component. Next. Here, each component, do you want to print same thing in all components, sir? Do you want all three boxes should have same content, sir? Online, are you there? No. I don't want all three components to have same content. I want it different. No, if you want it different, this parent component should send this one different. It should send different things. Maybe if it send A, it will print A. If it send B to this component, it will send B. It will print B. If it send C, it will print C. So parent component is sending different values to different components and the child components printing them. Like the sending ones are called props, properties. So one child component is repeated multiple times. Parent component sends some properties to the child. They are called props. Last one more thing which you need to know. Imagine I have here something called zero. In one component, I have something called zero value. If I click here plus, zero should become one, na? Sir, when you click here plus, zero should become one, sir. That means value is changing, sir. Any value which is changing in the UI, is called state. What is it called, sir? State. In React, these things are very easy and these are very important. First one, what is component? Reusable UI. What is prop? Parent send properties to child called prop. What is state? Even you are changing anything in the UI, that changing part is called state. Is it clear, sir? Because if you know these things, React is the most easiest one out of all the things. Okay. Now, for dynamic one, we use it state. Yes. Now, in our application also, they are saying it. If state is topics, you should go to one component called topic selection. If state is challenge, you should go to the topic. You should go for something called coding challenge. If state is results, it will go to the thing called results. If there is no dynamic, we don't use any state only. Correct. If there is no dynamic, we don't use any state only. Now see this application. In this application, everyone see here. In this application, we are having topics. Three things are there. Topic, topic selection is one component. Coding challenge is one topic, is one thing. And result screen is one thing. Total, how many components are there here? Everyone see? How many components are here? Three components are there. Okay. Topic selection, coding challenge, and result screen. And whenever I'm calling this topic selection, I am sending some data now to it. This component is sending another data to topic selection. Parent is sending something to another component. One component send another component some data. This is called prop. What is it called? Prop. And this prop also they are saying it like there is one state called app state. App state value will change. If app state value changes, sir, if app state value changes, sir, change the component app value also. If app state value is topics, sir, put a topics. If app state value is coding, put coding. If app state value is results, put results. So here three things are there. Component is there, props is there, state is there. Any questions online? Any questions? No, sir. Now, if I go here, I will select here topics. Now, when I click here, now it changed it to the topics, and then again it went to the another place. Here it will ask some question. You will write something, and it will say some kind of timers. And here I will click here, submit the solution, and it is submitting it. It is having it some kind of outstanding because see, this is not real. Only front end I asked. And if you wanted another challenge, you can go to another challenge or you can click here leaderboard. It's not working there. Now, how many components here? Code editor is also there. Result screen is also there. Timer is also there. Topic selection is also there. Coding challenge is there. Now you got some kind of ideas. What are the colors you want to follow and all? Okay, you take these colors into your idea. Like you can ask more. You can ask it like, no, no, repeat it again, repeat it again. I did not like this color. I liked these colors. I want these colors. Give it like multiple things. Finally, you will get it one design. Once you get design, there are online tools like 21st Dev. You go here in 21st Dev, already made up components are there. 21st Dev have something tons of components. You take these components, it will make your mind blast. Kind of really interesting things. Dekho, if I wanted like something here, components, you can see different screens people will do. These are looking really, kind of interesting things. All are React components only. Already someone made so many React components, and if you wanna use them, you can use them in your application. See, for example, I want to use this, sir. I wanna put this kind of animation, scrolling animation. I wanna put, or I wanna put here this kind of background. See this background I want. Oh, why it is just? Can you see background is moving? Kind of one. I want this kind of thing in my application. Okay. All you have to do is just check how this one is working. Go here, take the code directly. You can take the code. You don't need to pay for anything or something kind of one. Just open the component. It will open the component and it will give you complete details of that particular component, sir. You just add this one into your code. If you install this and if you take this particular code, automatically you will get it that one, sir. See that complete code it is giving it. And you can take this code and put it into your own code. Automatically you will get this kind of backgrounds. The website name is 21st Dev, which will have it like tons of components which are already built and all are so cool. Mostly people don't tell you, but these are really 3D objects are there. This kind of products you can build kind of things. This kind of cool web pages you can build it, sir. Already ready-made one. So, but interesting point is all this ready-made one are also using the React. They built it everything using the React, sir. Now, how do you learn this, sir? Sorry, how do you use this, sir? You also should know what is React, na? See, they built this. But to understand this, you should also use the React, na? Basic logic. I can do this in my website. This is our second goal, which third goal, which is plan your UX one more time. Uh, you can use the tools like v0.dev for experimenting and use the libraries like 21st dev. I hope you all are getting some kind of clarity when you are doing these things. Anyone have any questions, sir? No. Everyone should know. Vibe coders, one of the thing which vibe coders hate, don't know is Git and GitHub. I want people to know Git and GitHub. Why? Because, sir, for example, I asked the AI. See, one website is there. I asked the AI. AI built one version one, and version again I asked version two. Version two is looking okay, but I wanted something more interesting. I asked it built version three, and version three is looking very bad. Imagine version 3 is looking very bad. If version 3 is looking bad, I want to go back to previous version. AI cannot work like that. AI cannot go back to the previous versions nicely. So that is why I want you to maintain Git and GitHub. Every time you are getting new update, push this update into the Git and GitHub. Push this update into Git and GitHub. So automatically every version, whatever the every change you did in the site, you can able to store that is called Git and GitHub. Do you know what is Git and GitHub, ma? If you don't know, just write it somewhere like you have to know it. This is just 1 hour class. If any case anyone don't know, in NareshIT YouTube channel, I did like Git and GitHub one. Okay, you can watch that. Sir, in 21st day, by take one component, can I edit that? You can do whatever you want in that component, Yasmin. You can take it and you can edit. Like for example, that canvas is giving some colors now. I can put my own colors. That is one of the beautiful one. Okay, this is my guide. Git and GitHub. Without that, don't do that. Next, tech stack. Finalize your tech stack. What exactly you want to build? I want to build with C. React or Next.js people were going with. Go with Next.js. Sir, why you are going with Next.js? Next.js is also React only, dear. React plus Node in single file, in single code base. That is the difference. In old times now, people used to do it like React.js separately, Node.js separately. Node.js will create the APIs and React.js will respond to that API. Now people are writing it both of the things in one single file called Next.js. दोनों same hai. If you already know a basic React, learning Next.js is not a taking time only. Very simple one. Is it clear, ma? The volume? I think some people were not understanding the volume. Is the volume is clear, sir? Good. And second, someone asked it like, if someone doesn't know how to code? See, the point of the vibe code is not learning the code. The point of vibe code is to build the product as soon as possible. While doing it, you will learn the code. For example, you don't need to learn the code just to change the background colors. I want to change background colors, sir. कोई code नहीं चाहिए. If you go to the CSS, somewhere background color will be there. You just change that color name to your own color name. You don't need to learn whole CSS for that. Okay, you don't need to do it all those things now. I want people to first vibe code, and will in that vibe code do some chota changes. For that chota changes you will learn the code, and again you will do vibe code only. 90% of the work with you will do AI only. The 10% you will do your own, because some things AI can't do. Your own understanding will do it for that. I will give you the code. What does it mean by tech stack? You should tell it like, what is your front end? Sir, I will use Next.js. It will use front end and back end, and I will use database, Supabase. There is one kind of databases called Supabase. Supabase is also one of the database providers, sir. It will give you complete back. And for styling, I will use Tailwind CSS, and for uploading, I will use Vercel. Where do you want to upload? This is what I will do, sir. Sir, which database you will use? I will use Supabase. which front end you will use, Next.js, which backend, Next.js, which CSS you will use, Tailwind, where do you want to upload, Vercel. Barabar. You can use Firebase also. Supabase is free when compared to Firebase. That's why. In that case, all development is doing by will developer have scope in IT. Again, I'm telling it. AI cannot do anything on its own. Developer should be there. Okay. Vibe coding have so many problems. See, you are doing vibe code and it is not understanding exactly what you want. Till now, see, whatever the project we want, till now we did not build, right? That is because the AI cannot able to understand. That is because humans cannot able to make it that much clear. AI, and even that is a possible also, it will have flaws. Okay, so that is why humans will be there. Vibe coding will make the AI will make your code productivity faster. AI will not replace the humans. If anyone says AI replace the developers, that is wrong. AI will never replace the developers. Okay, AI will just makes your work faster. Prompt engineering must be good. Your basic prompts are good. You don't need to learn prompt engineering separately. Learning prompt engineering separately is like learning how to talk with human beings separately. When you talk with human beings, how you talk the same way, you will talk with the AI also. The more clear you are, the more good you are. Tech stack means what your technology you are using. Yes, sir. Don't do any courses for prompt engineering like in internet. People will say like do it like 10 rupees prompt engineering and all. Don't do that. That is a scam. Next. Good. Use any prompt generator or prompt, okay, prompt cleaner. Like you can use ChatGPT or you can use you know, Gemini, or you can use uh, DeepSeek for these things. What you will do, sir? You will ask this ChatGPT. You will ask this ChatGPT like, uh, give me detailed prompt, like refine my prompt. ChatGPT, refine my prompt in detail for code production. So I will ask it like whatever the idea I have, whatever the development I have, this kind of things, and this prompt is not clear. So you always use any one kind of prompt one. Always keep this. All the prompts you should save it somewhere because it will help you. Now this is the goal. For that it will create it like what kind of things you should use, what kind of game interface you should use, what kind of code editor you should use, what kind of questions you should use. Everything it will give you a clear prompt. Are you getting my point, ma? So change DB to Supabase and tech to Next.js. Is we not dev free? Yes. All the tools which I'm showing are 100% free. See, it will give you clear kind of prompt, and this prompts you should use it in another tools. Okay. Next, next one, sir. If anyone really want to build anything, you this will help you, sir. Actually, this particular one, most of the people in the street they don't talk about these things. Okay. Now let's go here. Please repeat the languages we should use it for backend and frontend. I already did this. You can see that, sir. Okay, good. Now now next. I mean we can use it for unlimited times. No need. It's like per day some limit will be there. Okay. It's like what is Vercel? What is its purpose, sir? Vercel is for uploading. You wanna upload your website into somewhere, na, like AWS or something. You wanna implement, you wanna put it somewhere, right? That is what will be developed by Vercel. Okay, Vercel will do it like that. Instead of AWS upload, you will upload your website into Vercel. Where do you want to deploy your website? Next, use some MVP tool generator. What is MVP tool generators? MVP means minimal viable product. That means, sir, whatever the product that you want to build, you don't need to build a whole product. You can build other product, half product you can build. To build this half product, you need to use some kind of MVP tool generators. The most famous MVP tool generators are Bolt AI or Bolt New, which is like Bolt New. Sorry, it's like Bolt New or Bolt AI. Bolt AI itself, I think. Let's do it here. The most famous ones are Bolt, yeah, the Bolt New. You can use Bolt New, or you can use something like Lovable. You can use something like Bolt New, Lovable, or Replet. Or there are so many MVP generators. Okay, these are the most famous one. All you have to do is get your prompt clear. Now I got it something clear, clarity prompt, sir. I will take this particular prompt. I will take my prompt. I want you to save all the prompts somewhere. If you don't save your prompts later, it would be a big problem. So let's go here, copy this prompt and go to the websites. Why many use TypeScript, sir, instead of React? I think people don't understand. Type TSX is also React only, dear. TypeScript is a part of the React. React uses either JavaScript or TypeScript. TypeScript and JavaScript are actually same, only the types are different. TSX is React only. Now, I will mention it clearly. Dekho. Oh, I did not copy the prompt correctly. Copy, paste it here. Oh, why it is not pasting it? I have to copy this. Copy, copy, copy. Copy. Go here. Now, I will mention it clearly. Use only JavaScript, no TypeScript, and I just mention it. If you do this, sir, what will happen? It will create the MVP models. Okay, it will create some kind of MVP model, sir. MVP means instead of building the whole product, it will do it like something other product, half of product, whatever you do. Why it is asking this already? There is an ongoing login attempt. I think I have to do it one more time. Go here, go here, bolt new, open up here, sign up, sign up, Continue. Sign in. Sign in. Okay, I think somewhere it's mistake. Like I will open it with another Google. So I have it in another account. I will open it here only. Why new? Bolt new. Now I will just say it here. You used all your tokens today. All the tokens were done. Like let me go here. Bolt new. I don't know why it is not taking it. Some problem with this GitHub only. Just a minute, everyone. Must require code learn, otherwise we can't survive in the industry. You can't survive in the industry if you don't know the code, sir. Again, I'm telling it. Doing vibe code will help you to make your work faster. It's not replacing the human beings. That is what freshers will think. Okay. They think it like it will change it everything. No, it will never change it everything. It will just help you make. It's like calculators not replacing the mathematicians. They just do it like some chota calculations. Still, you have to learn the tables. This is what the code I entered. 30. I did. Good. Why are people make us fools? I don't know. Like I didn't understand, Shravan. What does it mean? For the database, can we use MongoDB or MySQL? You can use Ma. Okay, this is easy, super base. That is the reason I'm doing it. Does mean AI replace developers? AI never replace developers. Not even near. AI never even replace the developers. It will not work. Why do you think that it will do? Because some kind of people will do. Can you send the prompt you have given in Gemini? I will do it, sir. Bolt, new, sign in, Google, use my Gmail. Arre, no, Ray. Usually my Gmail will work nicely, Ray. Today something happened. It should not happen this much time. Just a minute. 2 minutes I will solve it. Sign in, Google, solved. आ गया. Okay, now everyone, what is the next step? So here you will just type it whatever you want, and then you will say it like use only JavaScript, no TypeScript. That's it. Now it will only build the basic apps, sir. Now it will start to do it on your own. It will build. Can you see it here, code base, everyone now? Now everyone see the code base? It is automatically building the applications. Can you see it is doing it components? Inside the components, it is still using TypeScript only, Ray. Because maybe by default it is there. Or see, everything it will convert into the JavaScript last maybe. But see here, every code it is building, it will have it like same like the JavaScript, same like this one. It will have one function. Inside the function, they are using some CSS. Here they are using some kind of variants. Okay. Or if I go down, where is the HTML code? Can you see here some kind of HTML code is there? What is HTML code? Div, class name, some kind of variants. If you wanted button, sir, same button also. It will create here some kind of button. Button name is like component, and inside that it is having some class names. Like this, everything it will only created some kind of pages, sir. Some kind of components. Every component is basically have three things. Every component have three things. One is, component structure, JSX or TSX. Another one is prop. Third one is the state. That's it. You will get the basic one. But once you get this basic one, sir, do you think the project is over? No. After this, you have to use, you have to use AI code editors. AI code editors. What are the AI code editors you have to use, sir? If you go to the AI code editors such as Cursor, anyone ever used Cursor, sir? Anyone ever used something perhaps like Cursor? This is Cursor is same like Visual Studio Code. Cursor is same like the Visual Studio Code, sir. But the difference is like in Cursor you don't write the code. Automatically it will only do it. You can use Cursor or Tray or Windsurf. You can use multiple, sir. I will show you the Cursor also. Now I will get this all code. Once the code is done, I will get it here. Why we called vibe coding? Why we are not calling prompt engineering? Because this is not prompt engineering. What does it mean by prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is, according to me, a scam. Prompt engineering is just giving prompts how to make your work nice. For example, you are a project manager. You have so many tasks. You have to make all the tasks nicely. That is also prompt only. Like for example, I'm a designer. I want to make one nice design. Okay, I will use some different fonts, different colors, and to make the design. That is also prompt only. Prompts can be used for everything. How to give prompts and what kind of prompts will give it, like what kind of effects, and how do you structure them is called prompt engineering. But using the prompts and making a code, and in that code also, you know what is UI, you know what is UX, you know how this CSS and how this JavaScript, how this React works, how do you cover them, and how do you make this one into code editor? These kind of things is coding environment. So that's why इसको बोलते हैं vibe coding. क्योंकि in this generation people were having it like kind of vibe with it. That's why these people call them as vibe coding. Any doubts, sir, here? Online, anyone have any doubts? You can ask me any questions, sir, in the meanwhile. As this one is a, it will build on its own. Like you can ask me if you have any questions, sir, please. Anyone have any questions? I just joined the webinar. Can you give overview once? This webinar is about the vibe coding, how that the code will be there, or how to generate the code with the AI, what kind of measures you will take it and all you will do it, sir. That kind of thing is called vibe coding one. Okay. Now, how the code have the security? That is really good important point, Harshita. Harshita, the point is the thing is not over. In the code editor, you will do whatever changes you want, and once you fixed your project, once you did, you will go for something called Code Rabbit. There is a thing called Code Rabbit. Code Rabbit is a tool that checks your code, that checks your code for security. So it will check it your code and it will say it like what is good in your code, what is not good in your code, what is actually the problem with it. And once it follows the Code Rabbit checks, then your code is ready for deployment. Clear? It's like testing screens and all. Why do we use Vercel for deploying websites? We have cloud deployment software end to users. Vercel is also cloud deployment only there. What does it mean by cloud deploying? Vercel is one of the cloud deploying. You have Google Cloud, you have Vercel, you have AWS. All are same only. If I use AWS or Vercel, दोनों का difference कोई नहीं रहता. The only point is for Next.js projects, Vercel is kind of good. And Vercel is mostly free when compared to the AWS and all. That's why we prefer. I all the things which I showed here having a free trials, having a free limit. That's why I used that. Clear, ma, Srinu? Django backend, but React is good, sir, instead of Mern. No, there is nothing like good or great. It's like one things were great, one things were okay, one things were not great. That's it. Okay. It's not like that. All are good only. Django, it's like what you really like. If you really like one thing, you go for it. If you don't like that, you go for another one. There is nothing like only this one will have demand, that one have demand. That is wrong in the industry. Second, someone said it. Django backend, sorry, one in the database test CRUD operations using Postman and vibe coding. Array, Postman is a tool, Ray. No need to have it a vibe coding for that. Can I use vibe coding for adding authorization and all? You can do it, but thoda security chahiye. Securities need to be taken care. A tools have the code of security. Suppose banking applications, if we try to access this, will it be any problem? No one will do it like banking application using AI. Okay, if they use it, they are mad. First point. Second, banking applications, when you are doing it, you should follow strictly the, uh, you know, secret environment. That particular environment, you should not put it out. Mostly the Java applications, Spring Boots and all will do it. Okay, or .NET will do it. Not even Python. Can we host real-time projects on Vercel or it's only for practitioners? Real-time projects are for the things. Now, can backend coding done using vibe coding? Obviously, I am doing it like full application, na front end and back end both. You see here, oh shit. Now my tokens were over. It's like maybe the free one is over. So I will take this one. Maybe I will use the same thing in one website called Lovable, and I will use this one in the Lovable also. The same logic will happen. You can use the Lovable, sir, and you will get the code. Use that code in the cursor, sir. That's it. Okay, it's taking too much time. Anyone have any doubts, sir? Bot is also free but provides full stack hosting. Only SSL isn't included. No, those kind of things I don't know, but Vercel is like one of the famous one. It's like AWS alternative. No, Vercel is doing it, sir. In the meanwhile, if anyone have any questions on it, you can tell me. Don't take companies take objections if we copy paste the code from AI. Never. Companies will see. The point is you will never copy paste the code. You will understand the code. You will make that code into something iterate. You will not directly give it like the code, whatever it is. What is LLM mean? Large language model means like ChatGPT is one of the LLM. Okay, they made it like they train the ChatGPT with crores and crores of data, and that ChatGPT we use it for something like more iterations. It feels easy to understand while reading the code or watching the tutorial, but when it comes to write the code with your own, it feels difficult. What steps to follow? Be able to write the code. Read the code. Understand the point. See, if, instead of watching the tutorial, if anyone wants to learn coding and logic, I will give you one suggestion. You take already built code. You take it by AI or GitHub or someone already built one code. Someone already built something. You take that. You take that, and then in that one change something. For example, I took already one project. In that project already they implemented something X. I will change it that X into Y. So to change X into Y, you should understand that code and change it. Believe me, if you do it like 2 to 3 projects, you will understand everything in the coding. Instead of building it from scratch, take it someone's already built project and change it, sir. That way it will be perfect, sir. See, it is building my backend and all also. Any other doubts you have, sir? Now, I am just providing this whole notes in the chart. Please take it, sir. If anyone, I hope this session helps a lot. Okay, I'm just is Supabase is a database. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kind of a BAS. It is a backend as a service. I don't know why it is not typing it here. I cannot see the chart. I don't know. Like it is not typing. I can copy. Shit. SQL. Paste is not working there. Hmm. No, paste is not working here. Maybe they have to give permissions. I can upload the text file. Why not? Save as some kind of desktop. Sir, I just uploaded it, sir. Everyone, can you see the file, sir? I just uploaded it. I cannot copy paste it, so I just upload it. Can you see in the chat? It's there, sir. Yeah. For some people, they can't see. I think it's there. You can see it. Can you suggest some other AI agents other than the GitHub Copilot that can be used? You can use Cursor, na? Cursor, Claude Code, so many are there. Gemini Code is there. Directly Gemini Code is 100% free. Even uh, GitHub Copilot have some kind of limit. Gemini Code is free. For SQL, tell me, sir, AI tool. SQL is a database. No sane person, no one with brain will use for a database with the AI. Why? Because how can you give directly your database to AI? If your database is lost, that means company is lost. You should not see for queries you can use any AI will work for queries. Any queries you can use it for AI, but you should not directly give AI access to the database. That is actually wrong. It's like you are telling it to the AI, okay, take it to my whole company and run it. It's not how it works. Good. Gemini is different from Gemini code. No, no. Gemini is same with like. See, I have one extension called. If anyone see it here, can you see Gemini code assist? In VS Code only there is an extension called Gemini Code Assist. What it will do, it will connect with Gemini. If you ask any question in your code base, it will connect to Gemini and it will give it to your logic. Simple. Do we need API level knowledge for vibe coding? Again, I'm telling API level is not a big thing. You need to have a API knowledge, but take it the vibe coding. Start with Chota one. Slowly, you will have it. How to create that extension? You don't create that extension, Ray. You will go to extensions and download it. That extension name is Gemini Code. If you have this, it will understand in your database all the things and you can able to do that. Is it clear, ma? Kamal, is it clear? I didn't understand. You can go to the extensions and download it, ma. How can concat front ends and like React and Spring Boot? Front end React and back end Spring Boot, you will connect by using the API. You need to create an API from Spring Boot. You need to add that into React. Second, I mean, I want to create an extension like that. That is really good point. See, if you want to create an extension, Kamal, if you go to VS Code, if you if you go to VS Code, in VS Code there are some extension tricks. Like there are something called extension, format. A VS Code have extension format. You have to download that extension format. In that extension format, you have to write an API logic for the ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever the things, so that it will work. If you want to create VS Code extensions, you need to go to VS Code, official website. In that extension format will be there. That format you can use it. Even I created kind of 2 to 3 extensions in VS Code. Go here, master JavaScript. Can you see here? It is almost give me the complete code, sir, with login, logout. Can you see this, sir? Everyone. But is it complete one, sir? No. It is not complete one. It will give you the basic site. Now you have to download this basic site. You have to open this basic site in the this one. I will say it here. Start your journey. I will take this website and I will put my website in the cursor. And in the cursor, I will develop it into something better, sir. Clear? In the cursor, I will do the changes. That is what my think. The journey. If anyone wants to learn more better, you can even learn something called MCP models, AI agents, how to build. Those things will help you. But believe me, you have to learn coding also. Vibe coding is helping your code. It's not replacing code. If you are not a person who do, if you are a person like who don't learn coding and just using AI, sir, after few days it will. replace you. What is MCP? Model Context Protocol. That means like if you tell to the MCP, MCP will connect to the different tools and it will do your work. Whatever the different kinds of works you have it, like all the works can be done with one different particular works at a time. Model Context Protocol. The reason professional developer uses UI. I am a professional developer having it with 8 years, 7 to 8 years of experience in working in one of the world's biggest, product based company, Verizon. I am one of the biggest product manager in the South India of the thing. I use AI. Kuch nahi hota. We use, but we don't depend on AI. We don't give code base to AI. We use AI to make your work faster, not to replace us. Hope the session helps everyone. That's it for today. Thank you all. And anyone have any questions, you can mention it, sir. How to use MCPs. We will have another next week. We will have another seminar on how to make MCPs and how to make your own AI agents. We will use. Anyone have any questions, you can let me know, sir. Yeah. Hope it helps. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I take in Naresh IT all kind of courses. React, backend, front end, databases. Project manager use coding. Yes, they use something called task manager.dev. Awesome. Good. I'm learning React JS along with it. If I do by coding, it will, yes, it will help you to better. Backend also use it. AI. There are so many backend ones. Will recording available? Recording will be available, but not today. It will take like some kind of 2 3 days. I don't want to use APIs. Are you mad? Like if without using API, how you will get it the data? How do you connect your front end with backend? It's like you don't want to use bridge. You want to cross the river. When will the React classes start? Sir? I mean, already created APIs. Then you have to create your own API, barabar. But दोनों भी same है. If you wanna create your own API, learn any backend languages and create it. कुछ नहीं होता ना. I'm learning front end. Do I need to learn backend? No, no need to learn both. Just get a job first with front end and then learn it. I'm Python student, sir. Then use Django. Django or Flask will create your APIs. But how can I make my API think something? Your API will never think something. You are not understanding. Your API will call an another API. Okay. Your API you are creating it for something kind of protection. If you want to make your own LLM, in that case, what you will do, you will create one LLM. You will deploy an LLM in some kind of Python anywhere or whatever, and that LLM you will connect with your API. That LLM will think. API cannot think. API is just a routing platform. That's it. You ask API, API asks something. That is what the basically API logic. Oh, that's why I wanna ask. Then in that case, you have to create an LLM. If you wanna create an LLM, see it like how the LLM works. Okay, like in Python only, using Django, people will create the LLMs. LLMs feed the data, and based on the data, they respond. I have career gap of 3 years, so my career efforts it will help, ma. You should know all the languages. Basically, front end and back end, it will help. Do you get webinar recording? Yes, you will get it, but not today. Like after some 2 days, they will upload into the YouTube. I worked in TCS for 6 years. Later, got 3 years gap. कुछ नहीं होता then. Directly go with your experience. It will come. No one care about 3 years if you have 6 years of experience. Sir, any class for LLMs creations in future? I will think, sir. I will create it something. I will do it. Recording available not today, like in two after 2 days they will upload into the YouTube. NareshIT YouTube channel.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. Bye bye.